Hold hands, hold hands, hold hands. All right.
I'm not there.
Okay. Chopping positions.
Jumping position.
Who are we and what do we do? Beavers, beavers, beavers. Herring, herring, herring.
Clap your hands.
All right. 4 times now.
It's difficult, eh?
Oh, Julien, are you ready?
The beaver. So I'm
Are you ready?
Okay, awesome. So I guess yeah. So tonight, do you want to? We'll be doing a few badges to start off with.
Yeah.
And then what's after that?
Then I think we're gonna ask. We're gonna talk about the Lego and art challenge.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then that's that. I mean, I have a video to show as well. Oh, and Robbie's gonna show his survival kit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I guess for the badges, Julien is up first.
Yeah.
And Julien, would you like to talk about the Olympic badge or the explorateur? Explorateur. Okay.
So Julien, maybe or no, we could now. Should we do Julien one badge and save for another one for 2 weeks from now, or should we do both of the badges?
He wants to do both.
He wants to do both.
Can we do maybe Julien one and then Robbie one and then he can do his last batch if you have time?
Well, I think we should do Julien first because he likes to sleep at 7:30. So let's do Julien twice.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We'll try to do it quickly.
So Julien, the first badge is
I can put the picture up.
can you? The explorateur badge. So for you guys who know about the badges, the exploring beaver, that's the badge that has the magnifying glass on it.
Yes.
And so really that's and really what you need to do for this, you have to do 3 things. That's exploring and learning about some new stuff. So I have the information on what Julien did. Oh, there we go.
So okay. Julien, you want to start? What museum did you go first?
First, I went in a museum that the Musée d'Histoire after
le Musée d'Histoire du Canada.
And after
what did you see at the Musée d'Histoire du Canada?
That I saw like lots of fun stuff. And from totems.
And he saw totems. Did you see canoes? The canoes?
Yes.
Yes. What else did you see?
Is that the one that has the all the kids stuff?
There is a kids section too, where he went and played in the kids section. It's around the world almost in the kids section. So we have one picture from that. Yeah. And what's the second museum did you go see?
It's the Museum de l'Aviation.
Yeah.
And
what did you see at that museum?
I saw lots of old planes and stuff about space.
And what did you do when it was space stuff?
We went to a little game with everyone. It's this one. This one, do you see?
Yeah.
That one?
They see that one.
Yeah, we see it. Oh, okay. So that was like
so
space
you pretended to be an astronaut?
Yeah.
And then you went into space and had to explore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And then what was the third museum you went to? You
went to it's the Museum of Nature.
Oh.
That one.
Yeah. What did you see at that museum?
I saw like.
Look at the pictures.
I saw I saw like I was in like
the cool ice stuff.
I was like there in ice. It's ice trapped in a block of metal. And
oh, wow.
it's like a tunnel, and that's me in the tunnel.
What else did you see at that museum of
I also
nature?
saw a moon.
Mm-hmm.
A fake moon and and an example of a meteor. I think there's real meteors, I think, and that is how to learn about volcanoes, and that's a room with fake dinosaurs.
Wow.
Wow.
So all of these museums are in Ottawa, right?
Yeah.
Speak loud so you can hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you do it all in one day or in different days or?
We're there in 3 days.
So
We're there for
one
3 days.
museum per day.
Wow, that's awesome.
And this is a map. This
Mhm.
is a map. This one is the one of space.
Mhm.
This one. And look, there's plenty of planes there. There
Wow.
was like plenty of games about planes too. There's one that we control a plane and we have to beat the bad guy planes.
Wow. So of those 3 museums, which one did you like the best?
The best, I would say nature, I think.
Nature? Yeah, it looks like nature also had some space stuff too.
Yeah.
You
Oh.
did.
Okay.
Also
Good.
had cool stuff.
Had a lot of rocks, very cool rocks and
Yeah, there's like
gems,
I saw like minerals.
lots of minerals. There was the picture represent inside the earth also. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
So
all
it
the
was-
stuff inside.
It was all interesting to see the inside.
Oh,
And
okay.
is that where you got your souvenir?
Sure.
Oh, is that where?
you're showing?
Yeah, might be.
Oh, so can you show that again? Just in case some people didn't see. So
It's
that's what, a shark tooth?
a shark,
Prehistoric shark.
A prehistoric shark tooth.
historic shark
Oh, wow.
from the old times.
Very cool. So you got that from the Musée de la Nature.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The second one we wanted to talk about was the Olympic badge, right?
Yeah.
I'll just put my tooth back into my precious little pocket.
So, okay. So the Olympic badge is the one that has the Olympic rings on it.
Yeah.
And I think, what, can you show it, Robbie? There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Guys, there it is. That's the one there. Yeah.
There,
So
Robbie's
really,
showing.
what you need to do for this badge is you need to show us about 3 different sports. It could or physical activities that you're doing. It could be something that you already do. It could be something that maybe you're already practicing on your own or something, or it could be something you learn about. So, I mean, Julien's got 3 activities, 3 sports that he wants to talk about.
Well, it started with when you went to karate at the Beavers,
Yeah, karate.
and you loved it.
Nice.
But I like this.
And we went
even
2 more times to karate after that,
Yeah.
so you did 3 times, and you loved it. So there's lots of hearts.
Yeah, and I love this even more.
What's that?
It's skating.
Skating.
Yeah, and this is speedball, and I did not love that at all.
No, why not?
Why don't you like?
Horrible.
Why don't you like cross country skiing? That's what it's called in English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In English, it's called cross country ski. So why don't you like it?
Cross country.
That's
Yeah,
what it's called.
cross-country.
The ski de fond.
Ski de fond.
Because there's 2 kinds of skiing mostly. There's downhill skiing.
So why don't you
There's
like
cross
that?
country.
Well, because and every time I go on like a little bit, even this size, I just like fall down and like do like this.
Oh, so it was difficult.
So it's difficult. So it's not his favorite sport.
Yeah.
Oh, but you don't
What's-
fall down
what's
on the
new one
patin?
you like?
Yeah, but the new one I like is skating. That I really can do, and I very like it. I do it with the little thing that I hold
Yeah.
and alone. I do it alone
Oh.
slow.
You don't have to hold everything.
Yeah.
So you don't have to hold it.
Well,
Oh, that's awesome.
What's the new one you just learned this week?
Yeah, it's a biking, and now I do it with 2 wheels.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's awesome.
In 3 days, he got to be a pro.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay, pro.
excellent.
Nice.
So I think,
All right.
even though we don't like skiing, we like at least 3 or 4 sports.
Yeah, but what's really good, Julien, I'm impressed, is that you're trying all these different sports, because some things you might try and you'll love it and you'll want to do it for many years, and then other things you'll try them and say, you know what, I don't really like this. So it's good that you
You know what?
What?
I'm doing a video game that's called Wii Sport Resort. It has plenty of video game sports, and my favorite is the sword battle. When you like boom, boom.
Oh, okay. So is that the next sport you're going to try? Sword battle?
Sword battle, but
Just
like
on the Wii.
TV.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for explaining all that, Julien.
Welcome.
I see one for Patrick wanted to talk about the different kinds of, like a cooking badge, right?
Well, you did?
Yeah.
Do you remember? So
Gingerbread cookies.
You gotta hold it up here. I'll hold you up.
First, I made these gingerbread cookies,
okay.
and then I made these Then I cooked it first, and then I rolled it, and then mommy did, I think, and then I did decorating, but then my mom did this.
Oh. And then you cooked them in the oven?
You cook them in the oven?
Yeah. My mom.
Okay. And then the next one you did was some cupcakes, was it?
Oh, that I made some pancakes.
Yes.
Made some pancakes.
Oh, pancakes. Okay.
Did you make cupcakes for Beavers?
Yeah.
Christmas party?
I think you even helped with the pancakes at the winter camp too.
Yeah, that's right. That would have counted for sure.
Yeah. So you've made you're the expert in pancakes. That's good.
I can't make all pancakes.
No?
It's too much hard work.
What do you find
Okay,
hard
so
about pancakes?
I know how to make some. You put milk in first, and then crack an egg, and then you
Then you mix it.
and then you mix it, and then you put in the oven, I think, and then you put it in.
Well, so Patrick, of the three things you did, the cookies and the cupcakes and the pancakes, what stuff did you like and not like?
I love pancakes.
You like the pancakes, yeah? And which ones did you not like?
Making the cookies
Really? How come?
because they're so hard to make.
Oh, because you need help from?
Yeah, from my mom.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I mean, I think that's good. That's all. Pretty much all you need to do is to tell us about 3 different things you've done, and you're gonna get that badge. Robbie, do you want to tell us about the one that you're doing? Oh, this is the leader Beaver, right?
That's right.
Beaver Scouts Canada. This is Robbie's leader badge. This is a personal achievement badge form that needs to be filled out with 3 adventures. This year I will be a whitetail and be in the Whitetail Council. I want to do this badge because I consider leadership to be important. I think that I will be a better leader if I learn about other people in leadership positions. The decisions that they make are sometimes pretty risky, but need to be made. For my first adventure, I will explore some of the leaders of Kent that James Plant mentioned and whose houses we visited. They are Sir Winston Churchill, William Pitt, General James Wolfe, and Charles Darwin.
Today we're exploring leadership, and this is for my leadership badge. This is James Plant, a retired director from the Wellcome Foundation.
And this here I'd like to introduce. This is Robbie Dussault, and he's one of the leaders of the Boy Scout movement in Canada.
No, not yet.
No, not yet. I like it.
Thank you for having us at your Windermere place at Seven Oaks. I hear that Kent is home of a lot of leaders. This is the county of Kent in the southeast of England. We are in the western part of Kent and Seven Oaks. I know that there's lots of leaders in Kent, like 1 billion.
Yes. Would you like me to tell you some of them? Well, I'll tell you. Probably the greatest is Sir Winston Churchill, who used to live in a lovely home called Chartwell, which is just 5 miles in that direction over there.
This is Chartwell, southwest of Seven Oaks. This is Winston Churchill, Prime Minister of England from 1940 to 1945. I went to Chartwell with my family and my dad's friends. Chartwell was given to Winston Churchill for his service to his country. During World War II, Germany conquered most of Europe. Churchill knew that this would happen, so he chose to fight back. When the British didn't surrender, the Germans started bombing London. This was called the Battle of Britain. Germans didn't expect the Royal Air Force to be so good. The Spitfires and the Hurricanes were so good that the Germans had to retreat. The Allied forces attacked the Germans from all sides. The Germans were finally defeated in 1945. Churchill was involved in the military his whole life. That's why he's a great leader.
And then we had Sir William Pitt, Prime Minister of England. And he used to live in Westerham, which is just over there.
This is Westerham, west of Seven Oaks. This is William Pitt the Younger. He was Prime Minister twice between 1783 and 1806. In 1991, my dad went to his cottage when it was a restaurant. William Pitt was 24 when he became Prime Minister. He was the youngest in all of British history. He spent most of his career fighting corruption in his government. His government passed the Act of Union of 1801. Ireland joined Great Britain to form the United Kingdom. This is how you form the Union Jack, by grouping up England, Scotland, and Ireland. In 1791, William Pitt enacted the Constitutional Act. This divided the two territories, Upper Canada and Lower Canada. Lower Canada kept its institutions like the Civil Code and the Catholic Church. William Pitt's policies emancipated the Catholics. This made King George III very upset because it violated his coronation oath. William Pitt was a very good leader because he did the right thing, even though it can damage his political career.
And of course, there was Sir James Wolfe, who founded Quebec, where you live, just north of the United States.
James Wolfe also lived in Westerham. James Wolfe served in the British Army from 1740 to 1759. Eventually, he became a major general. He was born in this building called Quebec House in 1727. In 1759, the British attacked Quebec. It seemed almost impossible for the British to win because the fortress was so well fortified. The British seemed lucky because they found a place to climb the cliffs where the French couldn't notice them. By the next morning, the British were able to take their places for battle. The British won the Battle of the Plains of Abraham, but James Wolfe died of 3 musket shots. James Wolfe was a good leader because he took care of his soldiers. always introduced new and better ways to fight to win battles.
And then, of course, there was Charles Darwin. He was the father of evolution and biology. So Kent is full of famous people.
Down is located northwest of Seven Oaks. It was part of Kent until 1965, and today it's part of London. Charles Darwin was born in 1809.
Where are we? Where are we?
Darwin moved into Down House in 1842, long after his voyage around the world. This is where he published his book, The Origin of Species. Darwin set sail on an expedition around the world in 1831 aboard the HMS Beagle. This long journey would take 5 years. He wrote large volumes of notes and brought back many specimens, including the famous specimens of the Galapagos Islands. In 1859, he published The Origin of Species. This book would change the science of biology forever. The main premise is that all organisms arise from a common ancestor. Humans only represent one branch from the phylogenetic tree. The implication is that humans share a common ancestor with monkeys. This made people very upset because it challenged their religious beliefs. He was a great leader of biology because he published his book even though he knew he would be ridiculed. I want to thank James for telling me about the history of Kent.
And that's it. So I just want to say that this took Robbie 3 months to put together with me.
Wow.
Robbie, what did you find most interesting about all these different leaders that you learned about? Like Winston Churchill, William Pitt, Charles Darwin. What did you think you found most interesting?
Winston Churchill.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And why? Like what kind of a guy do you think he was? You could say it in your own words. There's no wrong answers.
That I liked it how he knew what was gonna happen next.
Yeah.
Okay, and he because he was leading the fight against the Germans, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty cool that I guess you did that as part of your trip when you were in England.
Yeah, we just so happened to live like in a place that was surrounded by all those people, and we went to go visit all their houses.
No,
Wow.
Okay, we did. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I visited all in my lifetime. Robbie's gonna go visit because some of them he didn't visit. So yeah.
Okay. And a lot of these guys, like you mentioned, Charles Darwin, he published stuff that even though he knew that a lot of people wouldn't accept it.
Yeah.
Is that something that you found kind of interesting? It means that like he wasn't really following. He was almost making his own path.
Mm. That's why he's brave, right? Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Bye-bye.
Oh, so show the package first there.
This is my survival kit, and it's not all packed because we can't fit this one in.
Yeah. Okay, so let's open this up first.
Okay.
So this is what it looks like here.
Survival kit.
This is.
So is that? What do you have in there?
So this is a survival bracelet. You can light a fire with this. It's not that good to do it. And it's not really good. This is a whistle.
Yeah.
And that's a compass.
So it's really loud.
Yeah, there's a lot going in here.
And really close over here, you could, the thing that he's talking about with the fire is that you hit the flint and it'll make sparks.
See?
Like that.
Wow.
Okay.
Very good. I'm very good. No,
So cool.
All right, next.
this is a fire lighter.
Cool.
Same thing, but it's a different tool, and also you have a measure, and I don't know what this thingy is.
Oh, it's a bottle opener.
It's a
So
bottle.
this is the same principle, but it's much bigger. So
That's
for this
way
one
better.
here, so for this one,
Yeet.
Oh, wow.
We almost broke the table.
yes.
Wow.
All right, next. I'll take this out while you talk about this thing.
This is
So beavers, whenever we touch knives, make sure there's always a scouter or a parent around. Now in scouts, usually you get a knife when you get into scouts. You get a knife permit. So Robbie is showing you the knife, but he's not opening it. Okay.
And this is also good. You can also use this, and you do
With
it
the
like
corner
that.
of a knife is very good.
So good.
But not with the sharp end.
Yeah, not the short end. This is a tree saw. You unravel it like I just did by mistake,
Yeah.
and you go like this.
Yeah. And if you
So
look at it,
stuck.
it's really, really sharp.
Yeah.
But what's the purpose of this one? It's used for what?
So you go ahead, tell him, Robbie.
Let's say you want to make let's say a teepee. You need the branches. You have to saw it.
Oh, okay, it's like a saw.
Yeah, it is a saw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You turn it around,
like this,
and then
it actually
you.
hurts my fingers.
Yeah.
See?
Mm.
That's right through.
Sharp.
All right, next.
This is a really good flashlight because you can focus it.
Okay.
What's that?
Flashlight.
Focus, unfocus. Focus, unfocus.
And also, if you have a helicopter going after, you can give it like this.
Yeah.
Okay, SOS. Okay.
This is another whistle, and brace yourself for loud noise.
Oh my God. So this whistle has 2 holes in it, and it goes at an extremely high pitch. This is much louder than the other one, and there's also no ball in it. So it's stainless steel, and it's also got a key ring.
Okay.
Wow.
It's a
regular pen, but there's a sharp end on the back. What this is for, let's say your car is sinking for some reason, let's say in mud or something, what you do is you break the glass with this sharp point, that, and then you climb out.
It's called a tactical pen.
Yeah. This is like another flashlight. I don't know what it's really used for.
It's really quick. It's just for a quick light.
I got a compass. The one that I have.
There you go.
Can't open it. Can't open it.
There you go.
Oh, that's better.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
那个是个真的重啊，不会用个。
This is super handy. This is super handy. Let me first pull it out. Okay, so this it's one of the most useful tools in this kit. It's called the multi-tool. This saw, and there's also a knife here, knife edge, ruler. What's this?
Which one?
The whole
Oh, the round thing here is for a map. It's got the directions of the compass on it.
Oh yeah, and this is for bolts.
That's right.
And that's a bottle cap opener.
That's right.
This is a can opener.
That's right.
This is a butterfly wrench.
Yes.
This is a regular wrench.
Yes.
And this is just for a lanyard.
This is for a lanyard.
Nice.
Also, this here, this part here is a screwdriver.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You can also use the saw part here to descale a fish. If you fish like bass or something, you can run that across and you can actually clean the fish.
We got also a blanket. And the other thing that this thing is good for is it's very flashy. Let's say you wave it up and you see a helicopter. It's very flashy, so they have a chance of seeing you.
You can also collect water with it if ever your canteen is dry.
Yeah, and this is also this
This what you do is you point. So you look at the helicopter. You're like this. You look at through. You look at the helicopter, and the sun.
This side.
The sun hits here. It bounces right off. It hits the helicopter and makes light.
Yeah, so it works. It's just a mirror with a hole through it, and here's instructions on how to use it.
Okay.
Nice.
So you could put it up to your eye so that you can have your eye and focus on and then you're looking for it rather than going like this and wondering if you're hitting the helicopter. Yeah, I thought it was standard, so you could put it around your wrist or your neck to make it big. Yes. Fabulous. Yeah. So Robbie, what's your favorite one out of the whole thing? I know the answer to this.
What?
It's this thing. Isn't it? So tell everybody why this is your favorite.
No, I don't know.
No, he says it's not his favorite, but he's been striking it all day and for the last week.
I like doing it with
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
My favorite is the knife because I like to do it. I like to do it with these two.
Yeah.
And this thing is pretty bad for this. It doesn't really work.
Because it needs to be sharp.
Yeah, it's not that sharp.
When are you going to a survival camp, Robbie?
I don't know. The next camp?
Yeah.
Are you gonna drop him off in the wilderness and tell him to?
We were looking so much forward to the next camp that I bought this in time for it, but yeah. This, okay, don't worry about that now.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
Did anybody else bring something they want to show?
No.
Oh, I see McCall saying yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Today we made flowers. Like
Bring it closer just so that you can see the beautiful flowers.
Wow.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
You made a bouquet here.
we also made a bouquet here. It's made out of paper.
Wow.
The flowers came from a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we just take it out of the book and then we start putting it and
Together.
yeah, and then it makes a flower.
Did you glue it or tape it or?
There's like a glue there, but my mom like hided it, so we used the tape instead.
Oh.
Well, the girls were doing the project without me, so they used tape.
Yes, it was much more easier because then I can like.
Well, because the glue is crazy. It's crazy glue, so it's hidden.
Oh.
Yes, crazy glue. It's always hidden. But not real glue. Real glue.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that was that.
Very cool.
Project
And
today.
to make mine swirly like this, there's like a little.
It looks like a bit like a pen, and you twist the thing around a pen. It's not this one, but it's.
But yeah, something else. It's a pen. Then you just put it on the paper, and then you start turning it. There's different patterns in it. One of it doesn't have anything, but there's patterns inside. I don't know if you can see.
And the one Teddy did has some sparkly. Yeah, you can't see sparkly too well. The sparkles.
Sparkles.
That's it.
Oh yeah. That's all. No, we did not do the.
I'm trying to mute us, guys.
Okay.
Looks really real. I'm amazed at how much that looks like a flower.
Thank you.
Thank you, because I like this flower. I don't know if
Oh, unmuted. Yeah. All right.
So, what do you think there? Next week we're not going to have a meeting because I think next week is. I know a lot of people are off already, but next week is Good Friday, and
that's right.
so there's a long weekend. So we don't have a meeting, but the week after, you want to tell them what is going to happen the week after?
Yeah. So next week we're off, as Thunder says. The week after that, Echo came up with this idea for us, and so we're really lucky. We've been working hard in the background, and we're going to play online bingo.
Oh,
that's nice.
So,
What's really
yeah.
great is that we invited the Valois Beavers with us. Okay, so there's going to be beavers, the same beavers that you met for karate, and the same ones that you met for the First Nations night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
So we're gonna see how this this works. I mean, it should be an experience.
Yeah. So also we wanted to. Thunder came out with a great idea. Now Thunder was talking about challenges to do over the 2 weeks that we won't see each other over Easter. Thunder wanted to put out a Lego competition. Okay, so come up with something that you build with Lego, or it could be a craft. Some people don't like Legos.
Yeah.
I like Lego.
Okay, so make something out of Lego.
Okay.
It could be an existing kit or a full kit. Yes.
So yeah. So either make something out of Lego, or if you guys don't like Lego, then please make something else. Well, just like Charlie and McCall just showed.
Yeah, that's fabulous. It's as if you read our minds. Not only do we like crafts, or doing crafts, but it's nice to share with people, because you can't share it with anybody these days because we're stuck at home. So it's great to see what other people are doing. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna get cracked.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or did you have a question, Patrick, or something you wanted to say?
I made these.
Oh, cool.
Binoculars.
Because first my dad made them, and then my dad helped me with these.
Can you show them again? Can you show them? So what is it made of?
It's all made of wood.
Oh, very nice.
Working binoculars.
Oh, and we also did tree houses.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the tree houses you showed last week. That's awesome.
New bikes. New bikes.
Huh?
We don't have new bikes yet.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I guess should we do our closing, guys? I mean, thanks for coming tonight. And
bye-bye.
Yeah, we'll put it up on the WhatsApp. But yeah, we don't have a meeting next week, but the week after will be bingo and show your Lego.
Manya has a craft, has a badge in 2 weeks, and so does Robbie.
Okay.
And Julien might do another one. Who knows?
Yeah. So all right. Should we?
Good night.
Right. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Sorry?
Shall you say good night? Night.
Bye.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
All right.
Oh, look
Bye.
pretty. Bye.
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 Bye.